Hi, my name is Julianne, and today I am doing a review of Teen Wolf. This is not scripted. I was I'm now in college, so I have no roommates. Well, I have roommates, but they're not here right now. Yeah, so I'm now in college and stuff, so figuring out how to do YouTube videos and stuff and figuring out how to and when to do them. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be happening a lot. So I walked up six flights of stairs. I'm really tired right now. Anyway, you will notice I got my hair cut, and the reason I kind of wanted to do the Teen Wolf videos because I don't know about you, but I kind of look a little bit like Malia in my mind. Like my hair, the way it's cut, I'm wearing plaid too. Anyways, this is kind of just like a review of the finale for season 5A. I didn't even know that was going to be the season finale. I thought it was going to keep going, and then I find out that was like the last episode, and then 5B, I don't know when that's coming out. Just want to say, Teen Wolf, it was crazy. I think they had some good episodes, they had some bad episodes, in my opinion. I feel like the second to last episode before this like finale, so it was this finale and then one before, I think that one might have been the best one. Now I'm trying to remember all the things that happened and just it was crazy. It was crazy. This light, it's just like so bright. It's not bright here, but like on camera it is. So yeah, Teen Wolf. So this is gonna have spoilers and stuff, but if you don't know, Teen Wolf is about werewolves, and that's really all you need to know. I guess it's pretty good. I love it a lot. This is, again, non-scripted, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I guess I'm gonna just go into spoilers, because I don't know how to just explain it, because I've already made a video about Teen Wolf, and I kind of explained what it was about, and by now you should at least have heard of the name. Okay, if you haven't watched season 5A, you should probably leave now, because I'm gonna be spoiling things. Starting with what Parrish is, so you should really leave. Okay. I watch Supernatural, right? And I read Percy Jackson, so I had a certain mindset of what a hellhound looks like, right? In Supernatural, they're invisible beings that drag you straight to hell. And in Percy Jackson, or at least one of them, is a giant cuddly dog who likes to play Get the Greek. So in my mind, they were dogs, okay? And then when you find out what that Parrish is a hellhound, I'm like, wait a minute. He's not invisible. First thought that pops in my mind, right? And then it's just like, he's human. How is he hellhound? That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make, I don't understand. And I think that was my one prediction that was true. And my prediction about what Parrish is that the writers were laughing, saying we all thought he was a phoenix or a were-dragon, and turns out he was neither. That was seriously a big plot twist. Oh my goodness. Theo, I hate him. I hate Theo so freaking much, man. Ugh. He's so evil. Ugh. I feel like the Dread Doctors weren't that prominent in this season. Like, they were there, but I feel like they were there to push, like, some stuff and just add a creepy factor, because they haven't done, well, I can't say they haven't done much, but I feel like they weren't that big. Maybe, I guess the feeling is like they weren't that big in the season finale. They were just kind of like somewhat there once. I remember I watched this yesterday in memory. I should have written a script, but I'm like, I have an opportunity. I look like Malia, especially with the plaid, so I'm doing that. Actually, I'm really upset. Like, I didn't think of this afterward, but before, like, I'd been planning for Halloween that I was gonna be Lexa from the 100, and then I had my hair cut, so I guess I'm gonna be Lexa with short hair, or Malia or something. The thing is, like I want to be Octavia, obviously, but I'm like, well, my hair kind of matches Lexa more. Like, it's just the color, it seems more like Lexa's hair color, so I was like, I should go for Lexa this Halloween. So we'll see what happens. Probably not gonna grow out my hair in 2 months to the length that it needs to be, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, back to Teen Wolf. You know, That's why I'm making this video. So yeah, Theo, I hate him. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but if you haven't figured that one out, oh, he just gives me so much anxiety. And then Styles, is he turning into something? Is he gonna become a Wendigo? Is he gonna have a mouth on his hand? Is that the thing that's gonna happen? Is that what's gonna happen? Is Jeep better come back? Okay, that's his baby, man. It should be with him the entire time. Someone told me that Malia and Styles were gonna like break up, so either that's gonna be happening in the second half of the season or that was a lie and like it was just like some rumor. I really enjoy Teen Wolf. I think it's such a good show. It has a lot of crazy stuff, and I feel like I want to do a separate video on this, but I'm gonna try to go into some detail. Again, as you may notice, it might take me like 6 months to eventually make that video and put it up, or I'll make the video and then like, you know, a while later I'm like, oh yeah, I need to edit that. Basically, I feel like what they're doing, that they kill off too many people and they bring back too many people. Like, yeah, I don't want people to die, and yeah, awesome, people come back, but you're making me like not feel things. Like, I watched this video on Cracked. The channel is called Cracked, and they basically made a video about the Marvel Universe and how they do that a lot, and so my ideas kind of are going to reflect that a little bit because I watched that video and it kind of helped me formulate how I feel about Teen Wolf as well. And so what they're doing is like they'll kill someone off, right? And then they bring them back, like Hayden, okay? Let's say, okay, she got killed off and then she came back, right? And I was tearing up, I was feeling emotional. But if they kill her off again, I'm not gonna feel as much because I already went through those emotions. Same thing with Supernatural. It's like, I expect everyone to die now, so I'm like, okay, I just feel like, okay, if that person dies, I'm more in like a, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, rather than I feel sad. Like, yeah, I feel some sadness, but I don't feel as much emotion as I would have if they killed off more in like a strategic-ish way instead of like a random way, or at least it feels random. It could be strategic, I don't know. I'm not one of the writers, but I just feel like they need to like stop killing off so many people and bringing them back all the time. Like, you're making death not seem as big of a deal as it should be, or at least as it should be represented. I mean, just my opinion. I feel worried for Styles. He's definitely, he's been going through breakdowns and stuff, like, nervous breakdown, panic attack type of stuff, and he's definitely going through something, like, really big, major thing right now, with the whole, like, dealing with killing someone. Malia's like, oh, who cares? But Styles is like, yeah, it kind of matters to me, because I'm not a killer, and, but Styles and when Styles and Scott were talking, and he's like, you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it in that way. It's like, I didn't have a choice or something. Like, it was just like they didn't know. They didn't know that the other one didn't know the truth. It was so stressful. Theo, just want to punch him in the face. I want to see more about the Dread Doctors. I want to know more about them. I want to understand what they're all about. I guess it's shocking that he was a chimera, but at least Hayden's not dead. That's, even though I'm complaining about the whole death and stuff like that, I'm glad, because I liked Hayden and Liam. Like, the episode after they kissed, anything, I don't know, all of a sudden I started shipping them. I'm like, oh my goodness, stop, heart. Sometimes you just start feeling like happy toward two people, and you're just like, oh, I love you guys together. So, and it was really sad, and I think, are supermoons even real? That's my question. There actually a thing called supermoons. My computer's right here, I can look this up. I feel like, I look like kind of creepy. It's like telling a scary story. I feel like Liam not being there when Hayden died is going to affect him a lot. Cause like, yeah, they probably will figure out Hayden's alive, but first he's probably gonna feel like really like guilty cause he wasn't there. Oh, by the way, pretty sure everyone has a phone, so why was no one calling Hayden's sister? Like, you didn't have to go find her. No one found her even. You could have just called her and been like, hey, yeah, your sister is dying. We'll explain later, but you should get over here. This is Wikipedia, or Sky. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Washington Post. I'm gonna try to make this not like, oh, let me go on Wikipedia and hope that someone said something true. The real supermoon stands up this weekend. Oh, okay, so they are a thing apparently. So technically there are 3 supermoons in 2014, and then blah blah blah. So there's this such thing. I'm not gonna look up exactly what it is, but apparently it's a legit thing. So Teen Wolf, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate Leo? I know Red Doctors are creepy. Malia's going after her mom, which somehow randomly was the Desert Wolf. That never made any sense to me, but whatever. That was shocking when that girl showed up. I don't know her name. I think it was like Brayden or something. I might be right. She showed up randomly and I was like, is Derek coming back? Maybe he'll come back, who knows. It's Teen Wolf. Anything can happen. Do the police know about the supernatural world? Because there's just sometimes when you're like, yeah, obviously they know there's things that are happening that just, I don't know, like, they'll be protecting the body and stuff, and I'd be like, why are you protecting the body so much? Like I understand, like, you need to, like, you want to catch who it is, but they're acting like they know that there's some supernatural creature that's coming for it, and I don't know. Oh, I think the major question in this season was, how did Stiles figure out it was Parrish taking the bodies? Because just because his name tag falls off of his uniform does not mean he's secretly taking bodies. Like, yeah, obviously it was him, but I don't understand. It's like, oh my goodness, this name tag on the floor means that he's the one. It's like, not necessarily. Maybe it was loose and it fell off. I also feel like, what's her face? Sorry, my mind's just, I'm saying Hayden over and over again, and I'm trying to say Lydia. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking Hayden, but yeah. So Lydia, now we know why she was in that catatonic state. Oh, and there was that moment, you know, she said, oh, someone's gonna die here in the library, and I'm like, oh goodness, what's gonna happen? And then later on, Scott dies, but like it didn't click until like the end of the episode, like at the very end. I'm like, oh yeah, she said someone was gonna die there. How did he come back to life? Wow. I honestly thought like they were gonna kill off Scott. Like there was that moment when you're like, yep, Scott's gone. The new generation is here, because you know you have Hayden, you have that kid whose name I don't remember, Liam's friend, and then you have Liam, and you know Liam Scott, and then whatever his face is Style, and Hayden is Allison. Oh, I heard, like I was reading this article, and I think Jeff Davis, whoever, I think it was the person who created the show, was answering questions and stuff, and he was talking about what was going to happen in 5B, and apparently Kira's going to get her own episode, and apparently it's going to be in Mexico, but, you know, in the general vicinity of maybe Derek. So we might see Derek then. I think that would be cool, and maybe that'll explain why Brayden, or whatever her name is, the one that's with Derek, why she's back, and how she knows about why she knew to come back, you know, like she just showed up randomly. It's like, hey, I'm here. Why not? That's how Deaton's doing. He kind of just like met the Desert Wolf, and then she said stuff, and then, or no, like she said like, oh yeah, Malia's alive, I'll go kill her or something. I wonder why she wants to kill Malia. Like, isn't that your daughter? This, I don't know about you, but her relationship with Malia reminds me of Alias. I mean, come on. I'm only on like the 2nd season, so I don't know how the relationship with, oh shoot. That's a spoiler, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna keep continuing though. So like Sydney's relationship with her mom, it seems like her mom kind of doesn't like her. She kind of does, but it's basically like, she's like, when you were a baby, you were so small, I could have just like killed you. Like, okay, then, no, she's not a psychopath. That was sarcasm, by the way. Couldn't catch on. Malia's mom is like adamant about killing Malia for some odd reason that doesn't make any sense. And I like how she just figured out that her daughter is still alive. Like, you could have literally like gone on Google, looked up some pictures, you know, you could have figured this out really easily. It's not like Malia tried to hide. I mean, you could have found information, oh, there was a were-coyote found or something. I don't understand why she wants to kill Malia. I don't understand. I feel like the Desert Wolf was some random person that was like introduced in the end of season 4, and I feel like I might have just missed something, because like, again, with the whole like finding out but Peter and the Desert Wolf are really Malia's parents. Like, I don't know, it just seems so random, and I don't know where that came from. Like, when did this information get released? Because I just remembered all of a sudden being like, oh yeah, that's something that they talked about, but I don't understand where they got this information, or who told them, or how this came about. So if anyone is actually watching my videos and you know where this stuff came from, please explain to me where, because like, I don't know, I don't understand. Still doesn't make any sense to me. I am curious to see where they're gonna go with this. And Hellhound, definitely did not see that one coming. Oh, that picture or whatever that they showed at the end. Again, I was looking at like the interview, and Jeff Davis, or whoever the person was being interviewed, said that one of the person in the thing, in the two pictures, I think more of it will be revealed later, but because apparently it's a mural, so it has like a bunch of stuff on it. Apparently one of them is a hellhound, but it wasn't at least what the other thing was. So Parrish might be part of something. I also think it's interesting. This is how Lydia learned to fight, and it was like, yes, finally we figured out how, and I'm really glad that she's learning to fight. It's nice. But Parrish and Lydia are kind of like, I don't know. It's just, he's like, you know, an adult, and she's in high school, and she might be 18, so it might not be that weird, but it's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's a crazy show, and it's upping its game. It's upping its game. I wonder what's gonna happen though in the next season. Like, I really don't think I have any predictions, because like, I mean, everyone, like, I did not see one contrasting prediction. Everyone was like, Parrish is a phoenix or a dragon, or were a dragon. You know, like, it was either dragon or phoenix. Like, there was no one else had any other explanation. At least not that I knew of. It's just like, everyone was like, phoenix. Like, rationally, obviously he's a phoenix, but like I kind of wanted him to be a were dragon. I just thought that would be an interesting twist to it all. And he's a hellhound. Lydia was talking to him, and she's like, oh, I wonder what you are, or you know, something along those lines. And I'm like, obviously he's a phoenix. It's like, nope, I was wrong. It was just an insane first half of the season, and I'm excited to see where they go with the rest of the season. I would like to know more about these Dread Doctors. Theo is insane. It'd be interesting to see what he does with his little army of chimeras. I think it'll be interesting to see like Liam having to fight Hayden and dealing with, you know, the guilt of not being there when she died, and maybe they're going to have to kill the chimeras again, and Liam might have to kill Hayden, and that'll be like some emotional thing, and I'll be like, well, I already went through this emotional trauma earlier, so I'm good. Like, again, like, if a person dies again, like, yeah, I'm gonna feel sad, but I'm not gonna feel as sad, because I already dealt, like, I had all my emotion, I put all my heart and everything into that one death, and now it's just like, oh, well, I don't feel anything anymore, because I already felt sad for their death, and I kind of just feel like, again, it's like Supernatural. I'm like, yeah, I know that person came back, but they're gonna just die again, like, and so you prepared yourself already for everyone dying, and for everyone to come back and then die again. Like, you just prepare yourself, so you're just like, yeah, it doesn't hurt as much, you know. And again, and I want to be able to feel emotions, and I don't like it when, you know, they just say, oh yeah, by the way, that person's not really dead, and let's just play with your emotions, and then now you have nothing to give when we actually do something big, and just you know, treat death as a more important, bigger thing instead of just saying, oh yeah, anyone can die, anyone can come back, we don't really care. You know, like it's more, I don't know. I have a word, but I don't know what word to use. Like sometimes I can say good words and it's awesome, and then just those days when you're just like, I have a word. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like it should be treated more importantly than just a thing that sometimes happens randomly, and then randomly there's no point in death because people can come back, so it's not even like death is that important and that big. My many little rants about killing off and bringing back too many characters. I'm trying not to do that. Like, I'm writing a story with supernatural creatures, so it's like, you know, some people can come back, some people can't, you know. Well, for me, like, my book is about supernatural creatures and stuff, but to me it's like, if you die, you die. Like, I'm not doing this whole bringing someone back from the dead and then kill them off and then bring them back and then kill them off and then bring them back as a ghost, and then they get all revengeful and man, supernatural just plays with your heart. Plays with your heart. Anyways, sorry, I'm thinking of like a specific person at this moment. I guess have a great life. Again, outros not my thing. But have just a great life, and don't go to Beacon Hills because you're probably gonna end up dead or turn into a creature. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye. But they're kind of somewhat prominent. What is happening? Okay. Anyways, college, there's always noise, so it's just like, and it's like, it's kind of somewhat thin walls, I guess. So like, someone will be unlocking a door to like their room, but it sounds like it's like in our room, and it's like, sound like is someone here, is someone coming in. It's just, is he gonna become a Wendigo? Is he going to have a hand on, oh, and I went to Barnes & Nobles. Okay, mini haul. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got this. I'm so excited to read it. I started it. And it's so funny. I love Percy. I miss him so much, and I'm so excited for Magnus Chase. And this video is about Teen Wolf, and I'm sorry. I mean, just my opinion, and that was actually pretty well said. I'm surprised. Like, sometimes I can say words, and then other times I'm just like that. So I just feel like, what was the point? I have a plan. If someone comes in, I'll be like, yeah, totally on my computer. It's just, I feel, and just awkward making videos in front of people. Maybe I should not do that. So, kind of forgot what I was talking about. What's gonna happen next? Actually had a theory. Wasn't thinking about some other show. I don't know. I just remember thinking that I have a theory about something. And I don't know what that theory is. And it's bothering me. Kinda wanna heat this up. Really want to eat this. People are coming, I think. So I'm just gonna say bye.